to toe. Hot topic dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view, so tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spittin' and sippin'. The Stezo Radio Show, 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 the Stezo Radio Show.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another edition of Stezo Radio. We finna get to these intros. It's me plus two. That's Trace Amigos. Let's go.
You can go first.
It's LeVissile again.
LeVissile again.
In a while. Happy to be back.
It's the awesomeness of awesome AC. Agent Curt.
Ooh, look, he's stretching. He ready for this.
Catch me again at Will Small World on Snapchat, Instagram, all that good stuff. Check me out. _Small World. No, it's actually Will Small World. I changed it.
Oh, you changed it back? Okay.
Yeah, Will Small World.
That's on Instagram and
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, that's smart. Keep the same name for all. All right, y'all. This topic here comes from Kanye West. Well, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of from Kanye West. For those who may not have seen it, Kanye went on a rant recently about the men his current wife, Kim Kardashian, used to have dealings with. And he basically was saying that, hey, dog, stop making it seem like you fucked my wife. That's my wife, even though some of them did. So it made me wonder, is it rules to this? Is it a man law to this? When you marry a woman with a promiscuous past, should her former suitors not make it public that they got down?
They say gentlemen ain't supposed to kiss and tell, but that gentleman shit dead.
I mean, I don't understand what they had to gain by putting that out there.
They was, man.
Well, they really wasn't putting it out there. It was being brought to them, and they just laughed it off.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, I think Kanye wants them to deny, like, no, we're not doing anything, and
I think the problem Kanye seems to have is he don't realize he married a hoe. Cause he likes hoes, like he likes women with promiscuous backgrounds. I mean, sometimes you don't, to get fucked the way you want to get fucked, you may have to deal with the hoe.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get taught, you want to educate her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
makes sense.
Yeah. So like, if some motherfuckers be cool with that, like, yeah, so what? My old lady's old. I'm getting it how I like it.
But should a guy who was messing with a girl from in the past, should he just keep that to himself?
One person.
Out of I don't know. I just common decency, respect, whatever you want to call it. It's just like I just look at it as, what do you have to gain by putting that out there?
I mean, and then you gotta look at who they are too. Like, she chose some dirtbag motherfuckers to sleep with sometimes.
She worked her way up the ladder.
She did. But if it wasn't for Ray J, you wouldn't even know who the fuck she was.
Right.
So, but you never really hit too much about Ray J saying nothing about her. You know what I'm saying?
Because he don't have to.
Right, because everybody's seen the business already.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, for those who don't know that's listening, we're live right now on Facebook, and you could have been joining in if you followed us on Facebook at Stezo Radio. But one of the viewers, Janae, is saying that Nick Cannon brings Kim's name up a lot. I see.
Nick who?
Nick Cannon.
Nick who?
But I'm saying, let's go past the names.
Right.
If a dude is bringing your girl up a lot, we may have to talk about that.
See,
so like, let's eliminate the celebrity from it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep it regular.
Let's just say regular old us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, regular us.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Levi had a chick that he got a chick now that, you know what I'm saying, he messed with, and then maybe in the past you had messed with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I've been a part of that situation before, and I really ain't got shit to say about it.
So if I was steadily, because I guess Hollywood is a small circle.
Right.
So I'm steadily in our circle bringing up,
Mm-hmm.
Levi's, who is my ex, but his current.
Right.
don't you think Levi has the right to be like, hey, dude, watch your mouth?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you should know that from the jump. If you a man, like a man, like, I mean, what you got to talk about old shit for?
So
Yeah.
Kanye has a valid point there
Yeah,
for
what
being
the
pissed
fuck are you
off.
bragging about?
Absolutely.
That make him marrying her extra relevant though. You
But
know
the
what I'm saying?
bad-
Like
but-
he married a bad bitch in his mind, and she bad because other motherfuckers
Now
are
the-
still talking about them fucking with
The
her.
problem is, can you accept that? You have to accept that when you sign up with a woman like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta know
true.
what you sign up with.
So you know it's gonna come. All right. So that's just like it's broad in the hood. Everybody done ran through. All
Right.
right. You don't know nothing about her because you ain't from that hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like you with her.
You with her. You go out with her in her hood, and everybody got something to say.
She done hugged every nigga in the club.
Now, mind you,
Oh, that's just somebody to deal
you
with.
might know her past,
Mm-hmm.
but you're facing her past when you're going out.
Right.
All right. And dudes ain't respectful nowadays.
Not
know
at
what I
all.
mean?
Not at all.
So if she's got that type of past, then you automatically, okay, well, we can't go out where where your people from or where you from, because
So is it on her to let it be known?
there's nothing she could do about
Yeah,
it, even letting it be known. I
Yeah,
mean,
niggas
you know what
gonna
I mean? She could try to, keep dudes in their place and all that stuff, try to be respectful, but they still gonna keep coming out all night. So I wouldn't put myself in that position where I'm gonna take her out in her hood because I know that's gonna happen.
Cat's gonna be around there talking about some man. He ain't doing that right.
Right.
But I had her. Come on, man.
Or they trying to stang that night. You know?
Like he trying to prove something. I can still get that.
Yep. As soon as I go to the bathroom, here
He
you
ain't
go.
holding that down. Right.
So it's basically all on the woman.
No, not all.
No,
on
it's
them.
it's
I
on.
mean, as far as letting her past be known to the guy.
Yeah, like if
No,
she's
she don't have
open.
she don't have to let her
if-
past be known. I
if-
mean,
So you would be okay if you just walked into like you didn't know she was popular pussy and you just walked in the club and 19 dudes.
I would have a clue. I would have a clue.
Uh huh.
Everybody ain't as smart as you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to
Okay.
find out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Craig
the worst way to
Earl.
find out. That's the
Yeah.
worst way to find out. Yeah, you probably be ready to fight, but
You know what I'm saying?
That's when she get kicked out the car and be walking home.
I
on
mean,
Saturday.
How's
I mean,
that her
being a
fault?
bigger man is one thing,
But how's
dog.
it-
but
it's
damn.
his insecurity, though. I'm saying
Right.
that's what I mean by it.
yeah, okay.
Like,
'Cause like,
she ain't really supposed to, cause that's it causes a problem. If somebody when you sit down and you're in a relationship with somebody and you ask them, what their body count is, like that's a conversation I really don't think two people supposed to have.
I don't think you. I think if you really need to know that, that's
Yeah.
kind of saying a lot.
And it depends on how far off in the relationship you are, whether or not it's even relevant.
And how old you are.
Yeah, if it's new, yeah, right. Because if you in your fucking, like us, we in our 30s and 40s,
Right.
shit, that body count gonna be high just off GP.
but a woman can have 3 bodies
A nigga call her hoe quick as hell.
But
You
I-
fuck
no,
3 niggas?
The 3 that she been through, they was doing it 4 times a day. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, I mean, you're looking at what when it comes to that?
Right.
No, I'm just saying because Kanye took heat for that. He took a lot of heat for
For
posting
saying
that video.
Yeah.
Well,
Posting that video.
first of all, I wouldn't. That's not how I would have responded. I would have had to go see him.
Yeah, that's a lot of motherfuckers to make time to go see though.
He Kanye, though.
I would have made time. Well, Nick Cannon,
Mm-hmm.
I would have had to go see him.
Yeah, I'm popping up on Wildin' Out, nigga. Like, look, watch your mouth.
Yeah, I just.
And he was on Wild 'N Out back in the day.
Yeah, but with if his rhetoric is that now, then I would have to go see him. I wouldn't do that through social media. I just pop up on him.
Mm.
Ain't like he ain't got the money to do a pop up.
Mm-hmm. Ain't like he can't
ain't
get
got
the
the money to
connections to
find
know
out.
where that man is.
Exactly, his every move. So
But is it worth studying that? Like
Right. I'm not.
Like
finna
I
put
say
that
all the
much work
time,
in
you don't know you a player till you got haters. Like I
No.
can just let these motherfuckers
I
keep
mean,
talking
but
that same
the
shit
thing
they
is,
talking,
the thing-
and when I see them in their face, if they ain't gonna talk that shit in my face, and if they do, we scrapping. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You make sure that you get that face to face.
Right.
You know, I mean, for considering who they are and what they own, because you can't taking it to social media. You see where that went.
But that's the new world though. Like we don't honor social media shit, but that's the new world now. You know what I'm saying? They put their negative comments out there on social, so you reply to them on
Then
social.
we would be going live as I'm walking up to his door. Okay.
But isn't that insecurity?
No, that's letting everybody know how business is handled. If you feel the need to reply through social media,
See,
make sure everybody know, then that's how you do it.
That letting everybody know shit,
Right.
that ain't necessary.
Not at all.
Not to me. Like I feel like I'm gonna address each character one by one. I'm not sending out this big ass group. hey, anybody that talk about my old lady getting their ass whooped, I ain't on that.
Cause you just opened the door.
Yeah, cause now you gonna have all type of motherfuckers coming to you. Just now they want you. They wanted you first to break. They wanted to break you down in the first place. Now they can physically get an invite to break you down. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be fighting a lot of motherfuckers fucking with Kim Kardashian or some shit like
that's
that.
true, but she got some who ain't saying shit though.
Yeah,
Like he didn't call out all her body count.
No, just the motherfuckers that was bragging.
Right.
But because they ain't nobody that's worth bragging.
But it seemed like because they get on his fucking nerves.
Yeah,
they
because
keep doing it.
They
Yeah, that's the thing.
using.
Why keep talking about it?
Right.
You know, you said it once, everybody know. You know what I mean? Like, I seen Bow Wow say some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of addressed the issue, but he still didn't put whoever it was he was talking about on blast.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was still like, yeah, you know, it was what it was, but he not going into detail about it because it's just like, man, well, y'all seen stuff on social media. You know how I get down, so do the math. But he not getting into all the details, talking about, well, yeah, you know, I had her doing this, I had her doing that.
Would it matter if his wife was the one who put this post up and not him?
Ooh.
Because you know how back in the day it'd be like, hey, you need to check dude. I ain't checking dude. You need to check dude. You know what I'm saying? So would it matter if Kim was the one or if it was the woman that said, keep my name out your fucking mouth?
Now
I think it would have been a better look for her to say it.
Yeah, because that's a relationship between the two of them that she
and
doing.
And then if he had to support her by saying, backing her up, like, dude, I'm gonna see you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for if in the situation, the woman handling the situation, or vice versa. If it's the shoes on the other foot. But
yeah, she is the opportunity to be subtle. Everything that come after her, which is me, is gonna be aggressive and You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. Do y'all think Kanye made it worse by bringing attention to it?
That's what we said. Of course,
Absolutely.
Of course.
It's not the route he should have took.
Cause you let that shit die. Like as soon as you let it come out your mouth, you let it die.
At the end of the day,
I mean,
your wife.
you breathing life into it. As soon as he said something about it, he breathed life into it. You
sleep with
got
her.
it now. She with you. It's your wife.
Exactly.
You really ain't got to defend the situation. Them niggas keep doing what the fuck they doing, and you could just let that shit go. Because at the end of the day, that's your wife.
Now you want to post a picture of y'all at the Four Seasons?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, y'all was there the other night. Then okay, first I got to go see her.
Yeah, right.
But you know, with this new social media, they tag your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know what's going on. You getting a whole bunch of ats and tags and
Right. And
it's
I'm
steady in your
her,
face.
I'm watching her live going to the Four Seasons. I'm on my way to Four Seasons. You know what I mean? Now
You see this?
Do I got words for dude? If dude is the one posting it, then yeah. Okay, because you could have been player about it
And let that shit.
did your thing,
Yeah.
and then nobody had to know about that.
Yep.
But you want to call me out by saying, "Hey, I got your bitch," taking her to the Four
It wasn't
Seasons.
what you was doing. It was how you was doing.
Right. So now both of y'all got to get it.
So, but ain't they doing the same thing by saying I had your bitch?
No,
No, because
Y'all don't
that's hearsay.
right.
I don't know if it's hearsay because I'm
It is
pretty sure
hearsay.
he asked her and she gonna say, yeah, we had.
Yeah,
it.
but why would I go back and ask her?
Okay, but when was that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Was
come
it
on.
yesterday or was it last
You can't be talking
motherfucking?
about something.
Was it graduation night?
happened-
You know what I'm saying?
Right. 08. You
Right.
know, come on, man.
I don't know. I think the male ego is a fragile ego.
And see, I don't see it like I think egos. Period. I try not to put a gender on it because women is crazy like that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, why that bitch hug you? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we was cool. We used to run cross country together. Y'all used to do what?
Yeah, but you know they.
I ain't never seen you run.
They interpret those subtle moves a little bit better.
Yeah,
than
they be reading the Matrix. It be
Yeah,
binary
you know.
codes, ones and zeros.
The-
You know what I'm saying?
that touch to the back of your neck. She ain't have to touch the back of your
Yeah,
neck. What
right.
was
She
that?
ain't have to.
You know what I mean?
Why she get that mayonnaise off your face?
Well, what I don't like is you asking me why she did it. Shit, I don't know.
That bitch was standing right there. Why you didn't ask?
Right, ask her.
Her? You ain't gonna ask her though.
Shit.
See, this kind of goes back to what I said before about women when it comes to how they expect their man to curve a woman versus how they curve men.
Oh, it's got to be demonstrative. It's got to be, blatant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it seems like it's more of a double standard,
Well,
It is a double standard because if the man's ex is around or a chick that he fuck with and the wife is right there and the man reach over and kiss the wife in the mouth, the wife is gonna be like, "Oh, baby, I love you too." Now, if the wife's ex is standing there and the man reach over and kiss the wife in the mouth, "Oh, nigga, you was acting jealous." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to kind of mark your territory. It's like not if you take your woman out at some point of the night, you're gonna have to prove your love or show your love some kind of way.
That's fucked up.
You know what I mean?
But,
Especially if you go.
isn't that an insecurity?
Well, me, I kind of like it. I mean, you know, it's one of them things where it strokes my ego. Like, yeah,
Some women,
I know I got something that somebody wants.
some women, but
Beside
some
me.
women also want. Some women need that to feel like they're important. You know what I'm saying? Some women are looking for that to make them feel, oh, he acted jealous for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
In the midst of her getting her ego stroked, and she's walking around getting looks, and dudes trying to holler and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, you still supposed to
Smack
show
on,
up,
grab her ass,
something,
grab her
you know what I mean?
waist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
and
Kiss
hopefully,
her,
she love you a long
hug her.
time. You get home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I'm just a little confused by it all. It seems like it works when it needs to work for that person.
Kanye,
if that makes sense.
Kanye, anytime he says something, it seems to us like some type of ulterior motive behind it. So for him saying something about his wife, it really just seemed like he was just, I got something else. You know what I'm saying? I got something else to give me some attention. That's what it seemed like. So I can't take him serious.
Or he might have a situation at home where she seems like the type where she not starved for attention, but she's addicted to it. So she might have been at a low point, wasn't getting enough hits or
I need a
whatever.
fix.
Then he say, hey, let me go ahead and stir something up.
Yeah.
Or this really could have been bothering her, and he taking her for his wife.
Right.
Yeah, and the
Right.
reality
You know
of
what
it
I'm
is
saying?
possible. Yeah.
Like you said, you do what you do, and I'll be that savage. Maybe this is, because Kanye ain't no street savage, so
Right.
maybe this is his savagery. This is how he considers himself being a savage. All right, let me ask y'all. We got to touch on it because it's big news. Word is Bill Cosby got hit in the head with a stale hot dog bun and fell down the stairs. And then they had all these jokes and memes up because he was in jail eating Jello. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
He was in Jerry
It
Jello.
just sounds funny.
Yeah. you know they serve Jello.
Jail.
Now here's the thing. Cosby is now trying to get the woman who took
God.
took
Why
the
y'all
pay.
didn't tell me I spelled Jello wrong?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Cosby is trying to get her to
your
give that money back.
Get your money
What?
back.
Oh, the money that he
Get
put
your
out
money
there
back.
to sue the lawsuits
Right.
early.
That was a
Yeah.
breach. That was a breach.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
She breached the agreement.
hell yeah. Stormy Daniels gave the money back.
Shit.
Yeah. So now Cosby
didn't get that
wants
much.
his money back.
She still gave it back.
Yeah, she didn't get that much. What was it? 150,000.
I never
It
knew
was
the
250.
number.
250.
It was 250.
250.
255.
Yeah, with all the money she
It was a weird number. That's what I
all the
mean.
money she just made. She's like, here,
Yeah.
Right. Let me get this back.
I'm gonna get this back to you so I can
Thanks
tell
for the
my
investment, motherfucker. Right.
Now, okay, now let me tell you how my Stezo Petty think. First, if I was Cosby, I would find out, and we're not doing guilt and innocence because y'all know how I feel about Cosby, Bill the Pill. But if I was Cosby, I would find out if this jail was privately owned or public,
And buy that motherfucker.
and I would buy all the fucking stock in that jail. Seriously,
See, he in jail now, so his money really ain't his.
he got somebody out
I
there
beg to
that
differ.
can make some moves for him.
He's
Man.
got a trustee. Trust
Right.
me.
Yeah.
I would have him say, "Hey, I need stock where I'm at."
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
being serious, because he got the money.
Yeah, it's an investment. It's like paying, killing the cost of living.
Yeah, I'd be on some Pablo Escobar shit.
What you gonna
Man,
I own the jail I'm in.
do? What you gonna do?
Exactly.
I can't see nobody fucking with Bill.
shit.
I can.
Just off GP.
Yeah, just off his
He a
name.
rapist. In jail? No, in jail, he's a rapist. And they
Yeah.
fuck with rapists and child molesters in jail.
Unless he get protection, I can see somebody trying Bill. Just to say I'm the one that punched Bill in the mouth.
He
Okay,
81
yeah.
years old,
I
though.
get
You
it.
gonna get no...
Right.
You don't get as many points for punching an
Shit,
81-year-old man in the mouth.
Shit, he might get a reality show nowadays. Let's be real.
He gonna come out like OJ.
You know what I'm saying?
OJ say that he shouldn't be put in jail because jail ain't for Bill Cosby or some shit like that. Like, he ain't built for jail. OJ like, man, y'all need to let him out.
No, he should be in some kind of halfway home or something.
Nah, he
like
should be
that.
in jail.
He should
in
be
jail.
wherever the fuck Martha Stewart was at, but he in jail and not federal prison.
He
So,
should
Well,
be-
no, he's in a minimum prison.
but he ain't in no federal prison though. That's different. A federal prison is different than jail.
I mean, yeah, but he's still minimum security. I mean,
He's 81 years old, man.
You know what I'm saying? Martha wasn't in no. She wasn't on the island.
So how would you feel if you come find out Bill Cosby like hung himself in jail or some shit?
That's his way out. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I
I'd be
know a
mad.
lot of people that went to jail that didn't hang themselves.
I don't doubt that Bill did bad stuff. I don't doubt that. Okay, I just have my doubts of all of his accusers.
I don't care no more. Like I said, if he raped one,
that's
do
the
them
thing.
years.
And then everybody like he 81 years old. At the end of the day, God puts out the punishment. The Most High puts out the punishment.
No,
and
he don't.
Listen, yeah, he punished that man at 81 years old. The worst possible time to catch a punishment is when he got it.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, because he's got to suffer.
He got to suffer worse than he would have if he was 51.
He's going to suffer
No.
for the rest of his days.
Yeah.
He's-
Nah.
Even after if he survived till he 91, get out of jail, he's still gonna suffer.
Nope. 'Cause I look at it like this: he had 80 years of not suffering.
That's the point,
And-
though. He
and-
gonna
and
remember
who-
all those 80 years of living
Right,
good
but-
and being
but-
good. That's when the punishment hits you the worst. You ain't
Why
got
you think-
shit now.
Why you think OJ had such a hard time?
Hell
after
yeah.
He got out? Because
Yeah.
he wasn't the same.
He wasn't the same
He
OJ.
wasn't
He
OJ
was
no more.
broken,
OJ wasn't that bright to begin with.
but he was still
True,
broken. He was
but
hiding behind his money.
You got to understand what they built him up to be in his mind. He was the shit. He was
He was the
untouchable.
juice.
When
Right.
He get brought down. Okay,
That's on him.
no doubt, it's on him. But how he has to come back after that? He's not. He's a broken man.
he's a
not
broken
the
man
same
after
dude.
that.
But why would I care about a
didn't-
murderer or a
I-
rapist
I-
being broken?
We ain't
That's
talking
what
about.
I'm
We ain't
saying.
talking about what
I'm
you
not
care
saying
about.
I'm
We talking
caring.
about the reality that
I
he
know,
came out
think
broke.
about it. You want me to think about their reality? That's what I'm
Bill
saying.
will
I
never
don't.
be. Bill will never.
That's
be
like worrying
the
about a
Bill Cosby.
pedophile's reality.
All I'm
after
saying
that.
is that the punishment is more severe now at 81 years old because he's
No.
81
I'm not
years old
saying
because of all the
I'm
time
not
that
saying
he's
he
shit.
doesn't deserve to do time for
Yeah,
what he did.
no
I'm
doubt.
not saying that. Okay, what I'm saying is, after it's all said and done, if he gets out, if he were to get out, even if they sentenced him to 5 years and he got out in 5
Right.
years, okay, he's not gonna be the same Bill Cosby. He's already not the same Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
But going to jail, he's not gonna be the same Bill Cosby. So he can't come out
He's
and be that guy that he was. So at that point, that is a different kind of suffering.
he's gonna come out punished.
Yes.
But he's supposed to.
Right.
Exactly, but he would not have been the same punished at 51 as he is coming out of there at 91.
No,
I don't care.
I beg to differ. I think that mark at this point is like you can't get that off.
That's what I'm saying. That's like
You can't get that
that's
off.
not washing away
And
because you're 25.
And
No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean that the going to jail is going to be harder on him now than it would have been
Yes.
back then.
yes.
Well, he should have.
Just mentally, because yeah,
should have pleaded
he done
guilty
had-
back then.
he
then
done had
an easier
60,
time.
60 years of good living, and all of a sudden, at the time when you supposed to live good and relish in your, revel in your what you reap and what you sow situation, he can't.
Well, I
He
don't
done
feel
fucked
sorry.
up.
I
and
don't feel sorry for him because
No.
I'm looking at his selection and he's just like, dude, this is what you was taking.
Whatever that, bro. Whatever
on,
that.
man.
Whatever the fuck Bruce Jenner cut off, that bitch added to her body. She was like, let me get the Bruce Jenner special. 'Cause
And I don't know if I would consider it good living, knowing he was living that life. That's just how I feel.
I mean, he had the opportunity to. Do you hear how these women talked about this man? But it was Bill. He's a celebrity, and he's a neighborhood. He's America's dad, and he's a mentor, and this and that, blah blah. That allowed him to live that life.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good living though. You
He
know?
was getting. Apparently, he was having fun.
It's
If
like
that's
them-
what he liked doing,
Ain't
he
never
was
had
enjoying it.
No more.
Right.
It's over with.
It's
like
over.
Them Catholic priests out there.
Dog,
They get
it's-
caught up 20, 30 years later. I don't think they was having
I
good
mean,
living.
I have a problem with religious structure covering for stuff like that.
Like that
I
comment the Pope made
now-
about he ain't had the energy, the time to investigate all of the accusations and
'Cause there's so many.
Because there's so many. Like, what the fuck? What else do you have to do?
Here go the crazy thing. So, growing up as Jehovah's Witness, stuff got handled by the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
So, you had all kind of crazy shit going on. But if it was brought to the elders made a decision. They didn't go to the police. It had to be
Mm-hmm.
it would have to be a dire circumstance.
Mm.
Meaning somebody about to die.
Or been killed.
Something of
Right.
that nature
Right.
for the police to get involved. Other than that, it stayed within the hall. Now the crazy part was everybody knew about it.
Right.
So it's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
collective of people that ain't said
And,
nothing.
and you got the whole Uncle Touchy thing where it's just like, hey, stay away from him, whatever going on. But
Go get them kids.
right, but
Get off his lap.
at the end of the day, they don't stop it. So to me, that's just as bad, if not worse, than what it was going on in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
It's not. To me, it's not isolated to just one church. All this stuff is going on, and it's been going on for a long time.
Now, what about this Supreme Court pick? Have y'all been watching this soap opera?
Kavanaugh? This
Yeah.
Kavanaugh thing?
I've tried.
Oh my goodness, they was on for 9 fucking hours.
Bro, I was looking at her testimony, and they was saying her testimony was forced, and they was commending him because he stood up to his accusers.
Wait, but that depends on what channel you're watching.
Yeah,
Because if you're watching another channel, they're gonna be talking about how good it was.
and it's got a lot to do with the fact that he's his side of the table or whatever.
Well, see, he got the worst luck because this Me Too movement is making this hard. You coming up with stuff from high school. Who ain't did some dumb shit in high school?
Right.
Now, I'm not giving them a pass.
Right.
You know what I mean? But how long did it take for you to figure out when to be aggressive and when to be passive when it came to dealing with women?
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder though, cause and I'm not trying to be funny, but I remember reading about the Vatican. They want to try to put a limit on the amount of either the amount of money or the years on the molestations. And I started
Like
thinking
a statute of limitations.
Yeah, and I started thinking like, will that be the norm?
Well, they got to do something because
No, I mean for everybody. I mean the normal people.
there's going to be no. There's going to be
That nigga said the normal people.
Yeah, because they got the Vatican behind them. I mean, like you said, I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of women from our high school probably be like, yeah, he did hug and grab my booty. So now, do they just wait? You know what I'm saying?
Was you wrong for hugging and grabbing their booty?
I didn't think so then, but because of the Mr. Me Too movement, I mean,
but they got to get a handle on all the claims that are going to come up and all because
All the
I mean, just
fraudulent
think
shit,
about
all
it. Like a woman wouldn't have nothing to gain coming for me. Well, what if I had something?
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I want to
what
go
if you
back
do?
to third grade. Third grade. You know what I mean? Yeah, I grabbed a little ass in the third grade. I thought that was what I was supposed to do.
I mean, one of the games we played was Catch a Girl, Freak a Girl.
I don't even want to get into that.
But now you can, if you worth a couple of million, you may have to get some of that money up. So
we had National Grab Day.
That's y'all had.
It was like an anniversary every year. It was like 3-day a 3-day spectacle of ass grabbing, and the girls would always grab your dick. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to just strictly grab ass, but the girls would be the one that reach for the front. You know what I'm saying?
So how do we stop this creep movement on men and women part? How do we stop it?
Start selling pussy.
Selling?
Yeah, man.
Actually, legalizing prostitution probably would
change a lot.
Would change a lot of that
It would
stuff.
change a lot.
I don't think so.
Shit, it's gonna create
You got
income.
less reason to be aggressive.
Hell, I mean, because right now you can buy some pussy.
Right, and they still aggressive.
And I don't mean like directly hand fist to fist. I mean like you can go get a chick you like, pay all her bills, and tell her all I need is some pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could take you up to a couple weeks.
Hey, when you can just go give a motherfucker $1 or $2
That's
right
all
now,
I'm saying.
fucking the next 15, 20 minutes and go on about your business.
But I mean, I don't think that'll stop it though. I just don't.
I think it would help a lot.
I
That's
think
what the
it'd
man
help a
said. He said help a lot. I don't think he said stop it, but
because people will have a viable option.
Mhm.
All right, you got a lot of these people as desperados because they don't have. In their mind, they don't have no option.
I think-
I'm never gonna get no pussy, so I gotta go take it.
I think that could make the punishment more severe too, because the judge be like, "But you know they got that brothel over there. You could have
Man.
went over there and bought some pussy instead
No,
of taking it."
I'm not talking about raping. I'm talking about because the Me Too movement is not just rape.
Just the
It's the
inappropriate harassment and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like y'all have heard me say many a times. I really feel gangster rap fucked us up. Cause like the other day, I'm sitting there, the Me Too movement fucked me up with A-Ball MJG. I'm sitting there playing Pimps, and he like, never how you beat that ass, never how you took that cash. And I was just like, oh my goodness,
Yeah, but
never how you.
but
What do
we
you
was
say?
talking
Drug
about,
hoes,
they
fuck
pimp.
them.
But we was talking about a pimp.
They
No, we
had
was
a lot of
talking
pimping
about
going on.
pimping.
Right, but I
We
wasn't a
wasn't
pimp.
talking about just
I was
out
a-
here.
I was a
pimping.
teenager listening to this song like, yeah, he beat that ass.
Yeah, but that's the thing. This is the problem.
That one reality.
Because we grew up around a bunch of motherfuckers like, dude, you was taught right from wrong. Just because you heard that shit on the radio, on a song, or watched some shit on TV, don't mean you was supposed to go out here and fucking do it. It was wrong.
We're not saying do it, but when you hearing it, you don't think it's wrong.
You know better.
Oh,
I knew it was wrong. When I heard that shit,
When I first heard that shit,
I knew that shit was wrong.
Till you hear that cracking sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, dog. Like,
I know,
is
but
that
I know
serious?
Straight into
What
the
I'm
wall.
saying is,
Right.
what I'm
Some
saying
shit like
is,
that.
we've done things that we didn't think was wrong. We thought was setting the mood.
Okay, I put it like this.
Like what?
I took a
Setting the mood.
sexual
Hold on.
harassment class at work,
Right, that'll fuck your head up.
and I realized that I was a lawsuit.
Yes, I felt the same way. But before that class,
You know, we get faulted for laughing, right? Because we think it's funny that we're a lawsuit.
Well,
but before that class, did you feel like a lawsuit, Vizzle? Seriously, before that class, you thought you was being charming, right?
hell
You
no,
thought you was just
predator.
flirting.
A predator.
No, I was a predator. What do you mean?
Well, then you agree. You
I wasn't exactly a creep. I was.
just said you was a predator.
yeah,
I ain't never
If
really
you can admit to
been.
being a predator, dude.
You know, I smiled while I did it, but you know, you know, I mean, hey.
See, that's
I was always just nice to the chicks I wanted to fuck, but I never came at them like, hey, you know, you can give me some pussy, or come over here and give me a hug, girl, or let me buy you lunch. I never did none of that type of shit. I was just nicer to them than I was to the bitches I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? That was my way of showing them. I always won like that though.
I'm not talking about winning. I'm just saying I know flat out. I didn't see women like.
I ain't
damn,
never
you got
been
a nice ass.
I ain't never been a creep like that.
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
No, not exactly that kind of creep.
Or
Yeah,
talk
I
to a
ain't
woman,
never
just
been
look at her
creep like
titties on
that.
purpose. Like, I'm sorry, they out there, girl.
My
Like,
eyes are big. I can't really hide that.
Man.
see, y'all being good. Well, shit, maybe I'm a creep then.
See,
I'm
can't.
just being honest.
I done came flat out and told her, "Can you close that up right now? I ain't paying attention. I can't pay attention." And then they would, all I wouldn't be like, "Well, thanks for telling me," because that's why motherfuckers been treating me like that all day long. You know what I'm saying? I've been straightforward with mine.
Right? Yeah.
No.
I want to be a creep, but I don't want to be a creep. So wrap that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I looked at it all as shit talking because that's what I saw. So if you said it the right way and she laughed, it was okay.
See, I always seen that laugh.
That's my point.
But
I
you
was
be
always
saying
in
all
the-
kind of crazy shit.
I was always in the
you know what I
background, like she only laughed at you, nigga, to keep from smacking the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying?
well,
I'm not gonna
I
say
learned,
that.
I learned
You know
that
what I'm
later
saying?
on. I learned that later
I'm
on.
not gonna say none of what he just said because he's never gonna get no pussy. That's
No,
what I was
I'm
thinking
just
to
saying,
myself.
We'll be sitting around joking. I never forget this girl was eating a pickle.
Oh shit.
And my boy was like, man, if it was just brown with veins. You know what I'm saying? And everybody fell out laughing.
Yeah, that was foul.
Right, right. But back then, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you kids, that maturity thing matters. Like we was immature ass kids. You know
Nah,
what I'm
we was
saying?
in our
didn't
20s.
know
I
that.
just stay foul.
Yeah, we 20s is kids, motherfucker.
But I mean, think about it.
At your age right now, you still see 20-year-olds as
you
children.
probably always saying some foul shit
Who?
in your 20s.
No. I had strong game in my 20s. Why you think I got so many kids?
So you probably say foul. I'd probably say foul shit now.
I don't. It's just never really been me. To be honest with you.
I'm sorry. Okay, what? My context of foul mean you just out of bounds.
I'll say it
Yeah.
I say it to the like when the guys are sitting around, man. Them motherfuckers huge. You know what I'm saying? But when the chick is there, I ain't never really wanted to make no chick feel uncomfortable.
No, I mean, you know.
That's not my MO. That's not what I want to
If
do.
you say it in a way that she feels comfortable with, she might take it as a compliment.
That's the whole
and then,
point.
You know,
That's the whole point.
I say it to her. I ain't gonna say it around everybody else.
But still, I'm saying, but you still said it to her.
Like I told the chick down here. I said, I don't know why guys treat me like that. I said, 'cause you look like a dick sucker. And she was like,
yeah, that was
really?
that
That can get you sued
would
now.
not that would not
we
have been
saying.
me.
Right.
Man, I don't like her. So that's why I told her.
But
like,
I'm saying, but now you blow up. She be like, he said I look like a dick sucker. Like that can get you sued, is what I'm saying.
So
Yes.
I blew up. Cash out.
Yes, you can't.
And then
can't
come
say
over here and
those kind of
suck
things.
some of this dick.
See what I'm saying? But you just
I
said
didn't
you don't
feel-
say nothing
That's what
crude or
I
crass.
said. I gave it a shot to see how it feel. That's what I said. That don't even feel right.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to knock the Me Too movement, but I'm thinking, you know, a line has to be. I'm gonna say a line, but something got to be brought to the attention because, like the episode of the Carmichaels where they had the whole, you raped her, and Bobby thought he was a raper. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, I never got
A yes or
a
no?
yes,
Mhm.
and we had sex.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, but that's another problem you got right now is people's interpretation of what's too much. Because you got sensitive people where their threshold is very low, so it don't take it don't take nothing to send them off where they feel like you just did too much. I mean, look at Peter. With how they do go overboard with the animals. It's just like, you know, I get your message, and you know, you might actually be getting through to me, but all this outrageous shit you doing is just is too much.
Do y'all remember the meme? It was Bill was out on a date with Jackie, and Jackie was drunk, and they had sex. Jackie didn't remember giving consent.
Yeah,
is Bill a rapist?
With the way the rules are interpreted now, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Like we're supposed to know where we're both. We sat down with 6 shots. She had 3. I had 3. We're both inebriated, but I'm supposed to know that she's drunk and I shouldn't fuck with her.
And I'm drunk too.
And I'm drunk too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that shit ain't fair.
First off,
that's that double standard.
There's a different kind of drunk. Like I don't see how a man could want some drunk passed out pussy.
Yeah, man.
That is beyond.
I see passed out. Yes, I'm the same way.
That's beyond my understanding. If she's coherent,
pussy's lame enough when it's awake.
If she's coherent, y'all both drunk. No, that's not rape. If she's actually acknowledged, but does she have to say yes? Is that where we're at now?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Yes? That's what it seems like to me. I'm just saying.
To me, that's too much.
And then I don't understand how her perception, as a woman, she perceives that. Well, I just gave it to him because I didn't want him to beat me up.
Well, some women feel afraid at that moment, though.
But
see,
how
we never will because we're not women. We never will.
Get intimidated by the aggression.
But see, you know. I've been what people would call rape before by a chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm asleep. I wake up. She on top of me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like
that's rape.
That was rape. But I felt like good shit. You know, I should have fell asleep around this motherfucker.
Here's the thing, though.
So I get it.
It's not your fault, though.
But if you got,
it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
But it's not. It may not be considered rape. It might be sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because technically she can't take it.
Yeah, I got to be aroused.
But she's doing some kind of sexual
to
activity,
arouse me.
Right. So at the end of the day, it might just turn out to be sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do women start getting sued for sexual assault? You start locking them up for this shit.
I mean, yeah, you should. But I really think we just got to start teaching our boys, you know, early.
Like if you want some ass,
I tell you what, I taught my
don't start drinking.
I taught my daughters how to keep space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just like, don't put yourself in these types of situations where stuff gotta happen.
Yeah, I mean, we do that on the regular, but we don't teach our boys
not to put the women in them situations.
No, because
not to put them in them situations.
When I can with my nephew, I try to make sure he understands like that he needs to recognize lines more so than he ever had to, because things ain't like what it was. You know what I mean? You can just get away with some shit. You know?
I was never comfortable with the direct assumption, like, okay, she invited me to her crib, so she wouldn't give me pussy. I never was comfortable with that.
Right.
So I've always been a man to converse about that type of shit early. So like, I know, man, Friday, we supposed to be kicking it Friday. I'm on the phone Thursday night, like, man, what's going on? So what we gonna do tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You gonna let me get in them pants? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Yeah.
And if I'm getting he quit playing. I'm not going.
Right.
But if I'm getting, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna do this to you and I'm gonna do that to you, shit, I'm there Friday morning.
He quit playing might mean try harder.
No, I'm not. I don't hear that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to assume it mean might. When you say might mean, I don't need a might. I need a for show shot. I need a for show shot.
Yeah. I'm definitely back. You know, getting down to a confirmation.
And that's what I mean. We need to start teaching our boys that shit.
We also need to start teaching our girls, like we talked about before with the whole going out on a vacation and assuming that man wants some action.
Oh yeah.
When he start teaching the girls to be more forward, like, yeah, I like you sexually. You know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna blah blah blah.
I don't agree with that.
Shit, they in control. Why not teach them how to control the situation?
Absolutely.
They're in control. They're in control if the shit go wrong. They're in control if the shit go right.
Nah, I just don't agree with that.
It's kind of bad because I think my daughter's a little too direct. Like, she kind of tell you what's happening, like, out the gate.
I mean, that's cool, though. That's cool.
It's either you're going to get with it or you're going to shake loose.
Yeah, but I just don't think we can teach our daughters that because
we can teach them how to fight.
Because we don't know what situation they'll be in with that whole direct thing.
We
you know what I'm saying?
We kind of can. Because if they in control, they control the entire situation. They are not in a room somewhere where they feel uncomfortable with this motherfucker. They not in his car. They not, alone. They reading the signs. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely taught them don't get involved with somebody where you don't feel like you have that degree of control. Where
Right.
you can tell their ass stop and they stop. You tell them no and that's it.
And that's why I wouldn't teach it, because she may have, said it then, but okay, come Thursday she said it, then Friday she changed her mind. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to teach my daughters that.
But I think that you can teach them to say, hey, look, yesterday was a different day. Today I feel different.
Right,
They can
now,
communicate
but
that.
now I expect her to control this grown man who may overpower her. That's why I don't feel comfortable teaching my daughters that. Because women mood swings change like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want them thinking they have so much control.
No,
Yeah,
not
not like
that's
that.
the thing.
That he's going to
not
listen.
like
They
that.
got to understand that it's never that much, but you do have a degree. If you at least be dealing with somebody that's respectable enough that when you say something, they gonna take heed.
Right.
I've been around some chicks before, like you in their living room, they a lady. You in their kitchen, you know what I'm saying? They a lady. But when you get you like, damn, I'm getting mixed signals. I don't know what she want to give me some or not. You get in that bedroom, and that shit be clear and present. Danger, motherfucker. You about to get the shit fucked out of you.
I mean, yeah, but then you see what I'm saying?
Right, but there's some women out here that can definitely telegraph all that information, and it's a learned situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that they've learned over the years. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But
because I mean, you could put a woman in a
I'm not-
situation to where, yeah, if y'all had the sex talk and yeah, she want to get down, and all of a sudden
oh, shit.
you at your boy party in his bathroom and he looking at you like you was talking that shit on the phone. It's me and you now. She like, no, not in this bathroom, but
Right.
he didn't get primed
he all
up.
hot
You know
and
what I'm
bothered.
saying? He didn't get primed up thinking this. Hey, this is our opportunity.
Another thing too, now motherfuckers gonna hate me for saying this, but the dynamic definitely has changed. Back in the day, a man was supposed to see a woman as dainty and precious, and you know what I'm saying, fragile and all that type of shit. And women kind of took that from themselves.
Okay, well, what you think about this? Shannon Clay is saying guys make women think that all men want to do is fuck sometimes.
Guys make women think that.
Yeah.
How the hell do somebody make you think that?
No, I can see how. When all your conversations go towards sex.
That don't necessarily mean you want to fuck. That just means you got a shitty conversation.
That too. You got some people that just can't.
But you just go towards sex. You don't go towards sports. You don't go towards music.
Well,
you
who
don't
the
go
fuck-
towards work.
What kind of man? It ain't a whole lot of men that want to have a conversation with women about sports.
That's the point she's making.
What else are
The
we?
convo they want to have with them to make it interesting to them is sex.
So, but the thing that women, the thing that people miss is I've had women come to me and want to talk to me, and some of the topics that they talk to me about I was not versed on. So they moved from one topic to another, and eventually the topic that we got to that was working between the two of us was sex.
But that's every guy's go-to convo.
No. I didn't say that was me going to. That was her bringing the topic to me.
But you got
because
some
she
guys
wanted
that can
to
have
talk
those
to me.
kind of conversations and they not be intrusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can talk about sex. We're talking about hypothetical.
Right.
We're talking about past experience. I'm learning what you like and different
Yeah, but
things
let's
like
be
that,
real.
but-
Guys bring up sex like on the first date, second date, third. We don't wait till
No,
like the
I
19th
think-
date or the 19th call. We bring up sex
Girls do
real
too,
quick.
though.
But sex
I'm
is
not
gonna
saying
come
they
up.
don't, but I'm just saying it on average. Come on now, it's probably like one for every 18 guys when it comes to who bring up sex quick and the most. I'm not saying women don't do it, but on average, that's us.
Well, yeah, well, you got to send a message.
Yeah.
But that's
a
what I'm
man,
saying.
A
That's-
man
that's
is
our
immediately
message, sex.
a man immediately gonna tell a woman, "I think you're sexy," and
Right,
that's
so
a
that's why I
sexual
say we got to
conversation
start
instantly.
teaching the boys. We got to start teaching our boys how to calm that down. You see what I'm saying?
No,
No. I hear you though, but no.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
get it.
No. I mean,
that's a part of being masculine.
you teach.
That's not though. It shouldn't be
you
a part of
teaching-
being.
But like I was
masculine.
saying, though, the dynamic has changed because, like I said, women used to be dainty and delicate and fragile, and we were supposed to protect them. We weren't supposed to hurt them or force them into doing nothing. But nowadays, women are a little forceful and fucking aggressive, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Sometimes they will definitely do some shit to you to make you think that they can handle whatever the fuck you throw at them.
I But still, that's why I go back to we gotta teach our boys. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my most funniest
But teach
jokes.
them what? Not to be thirsty.
One of my most funniest jokes was D.L. Hughley when he was like, "Oh, you lobster and shrimp, you know you're on the fucking side of the menu.
Right.
You know, you order from that side. We fucking tonight."
Right.
And it's funny, but there's a lot of guys that feel that way.
Yeah.
If I spend X amount of money, I expect some coochie.
That's
Not
because
because I
it's
like
expensive.
you,
Right.
Not because I love you or think you're beautiful. It's because I spent this amount of money.
Okay,
on you.
but just like I talk about the first date, you should go to Pepe's.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my daughters, make sure you ain't going to no place expensive because guess what?
Yeah.
They gonna have a preconceived notion that it's going down. So
Right. So why not start teaching the boys the same thing? Hey, just because you spend X amount of dollars on a date, don't think you should get
because
pussy.
guess what? You could get pussy off of tacos at Pepe's.
I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is, why not teach boys that just because you spend so much money, you should expect pussy?
Girls think that way.
Well,
too,
I don't teach. I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't
get that
teach,
girls think that way, AC, but
I
girls
don't
not
think
taking guys
expectation.
out.
So you
Guys
should-
taking girls out.
Yeah, they are.
There shouldn't
All
be an
right.
expectation.
Everything I say, you have. I get it. Yes, women can do everything men can do, like the poster. But on average,
No,
who pays on dates?
I don't think it's the average.
It's not an average.
Most
No.
time guys pay.
It's guys. Guys
Guys
pay for dates. Come on now.
Yeah, but okay, so the main problem is this: nobody wants to be played by them. Nobody wants to play the fool.
No,
all right?
no. Let's stick here.
I'm saying.
Guys pay for dates.
I'm saying the reason why
why not
the-
teach guys that
the
no matter
reason
how
why-
much money you
the
spend
reason
on a
why
woman,
guys
that-
feel like that is because if a man takes a woman out on a cheap date, she gonna talk shit about him.
okay, she can talk all she wants.
She took-
But what
right.
I'm saying is, no matter how much, I don't care if the date was $1,000. Don't expect sex. Why
Right.
not teach our boys that?
And I agree with that. I just
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with
at
that.
the same time, I do understand that lobster and shrimp
It's the fucking side of the menu.
is leaning towards a winning evening.
A winning evening for him.
I said leaning towards. It's not
Yeah,
a guarantee.
Right, for him,
So wait a minute.
but-
Wait a minute. Who set that bar?
Shit,
The
man.
men.
No, women set that bar. A woman said,
No,
yes,
shit.
that nigga took me out for lobster and
Okay.
shrimp. I'm giving him some pussy,
Okay,
girl.
look here.
Nah, hell nah.
They was in control.
Nah.
No. But first
No.
off, because it all
Who
it was-
created that side of
it
the
was
menu?
it was the one guy. It was the one guy that had $100 in his pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and he went out with that woman, and he spent $95.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
Mhm.
he ain't getting no pussy.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
He felt played.
he felt played. So that's where the bar
He didn't
want to
be the pool. He didn't want to be the fool.
That's where the bar came from.
But if he seen a nigga next to him spending $95 and caught this motherfucker getting a room an hour later, he like, damn, why I didn't get no room?
Right, but again, we tell our
Because
men,
he didn't have enough for it.
we tell our boys,
that room wasn't $5.
we tell our boys not to be followers, but we telling them, hey, follow his lead because he got some ass. No, I'm telling you, it's better to nip it in the bud. It's better to nip it in the bud with young men and just say, look, if you expect sex because you spend this much, don't spend that much.
Okay, well, I put it like this. You're absolutely right. I just believe in putting the odds heavily in your favor. So, if spending extra is going to put the odds heavily in your favor,
Then spend extra.
it's not necessarily
The
that
expectation?
you can't have the expectation, but
Mm-hmm.
you can set the deck up so that you're going to win.
But it's a gamble, though.
Hell yeah. It's a
Life
hell of a
Just because you
gamble.
dropped that $100,
Hell yeah.
Life
But-
is gamble.
right? You dropped that $100 and she
I
don't
will
give you no
say
sex.
this.
Don't get mad at her.
Odds are, my experience, you're going to get lucky.
I mean, okay,
The
but
more money you spend,
Right.
odds are something's going to happen.
that's not 100%.
Hey, we gotta go to
No.
this hotel and get this room first before we go to the restaurant.
Hey, 2 for $20 will get you turned down.
Like you
No.
said, you had Pepe's and you go to Pepe's and you still may get some.
No, I mean you can't do that on it. Well, it all depends on when and who you with. You know?
See, and I think a woman will look at, oh, so you can't treat me right without expecting no Gucci? Like,
Right. I hate that.
yeah, it's crazy.
I hate that. Also, just because we went out, yes.
Just because you bought me lobster, you
But
expect
see, y'all
pussy?
said yes. Just because I took you out, I expect the fuck.
Absolutely.
That's
I took you out to wine and dine you
I mean,
to
I've
get some
I've
pussy.
said it. I'm not gonna act like I haven't.
I'm
said
attracted
it.
to you.
I'm
This
not
was-
saying I didn't
Well,
neither,
we're
but I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
a situation where we weren't going to dinner. You
Yeah,
know,
right,
we weren't
right,
doing
right,
all that.
right,
So now
right.
I take you to dinner. Now you want to say, you know, you ain't
All right,
gonna get
again.
none tonight.
You got a good point from Shannon. If a woman want to have sex, they gonna do it with or without food.
Yeah,
I I beg to differ.
Yeah, I do too.
I think a meal is gonna help you out. Okay.
And the price of the meal matters. What you saying?
No, it's the
You
taste,
saying you
it's
can't
the
get
taste
booty
of
on a
the
Big
meal.
Mac versus
If-
a filet mignon.
If them some fire ass tacos,
So now
she
we
going.
so food is aphrodisiac, no matter what it is.
Absolutely. Well, at
Especially-
least with my woman,
Especially in
she
Chicago.
get us some good food, boy. You know what?
I have to throw that in there.
But
Might
that's
be a
your
good
woman.
night.
We talking about getting to meet somebody. That's your woman.
You talking
You
about
know.
courting somebody?
Yeah, we talking
So-
about.
So I have
Let me see that
definitely
juice.
went out on dates before and was like, all right, you know, the meal was nice. I'm out.
Right.
And I left and went and go do
Well,
some other
first
shit.
of all, that was a great move.
I know.
Okay.
I'm playing the long game all the time.
Exactly. I ain't got to win tonight.
Right. I'm a win
I ain't
though.
got to win
So
tonight.
can
I'ma
we?
win, though.
So can we start teaching our guys that? I
They
mean,
don't
our boys that to play the long
you
game.
try, you try, but they don't really.
Motherfuckers is
they
trying to
don't
take
catch
the
on.
short route
Like,
down the
first off-
motherfucking
first
field
off,
to the touchdown
When
line.
you was 20, was you trying to hear about the long route when you was 20?
Yeah.
Was you trying to have somebody tell you didn't have game?
Mm-mm.
Because that's what you're telling me. Your game ain't strong enough.
Yeah, because I never had to spend money and all that to get coochie.
What was
Well,
the
you got a
quality of
point.
coochie, though?
You got a point there.
When
got a
you
point there.
young, quality of coochie to you is you learn your quality as you grow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody coming out is
I
trying to
got
get
that.
Halle. You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
trying to fuck the fast ass women when I was young.
But I'm just
'cause
saying.
they fucking. I want that.
but
The quality was better when I was going to dinner.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm just saying, you wasn't really
Right.
trying to like, no, you know what? I know you want to slap on my knob, but you know it's something about you that you wasn't turning. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to just get your nut off. You was trying to meet somebody that liked you enough to let you have sex with them when you
But
was
if
young.
she sucked my dick the first night, I'm not calling her back.
Ain't nobody say you gotta call her, but you're not gonna stop her.
No,
The
you know what
first
I'm saying?
night, you're not gonna stop
If
her.
I liked her like he talking about,
No, we're not talking about like. We just talking about you just trying to have sex. You just trying to have sex.
no, what you said,
The quality don't
was,
really, you know what I'm saying, make you say, hey, you know what? I see you got your mouth open. You want me to, but you're not really on my, you know what I'm saying?
right. You
Like,
weren't on my list. You
right.
weren't on my list to let people suck my dick today.
Right.
so.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if they was that busted, you
Next.
wouldn't even been talking to them to begin with. Now, come on now. You ain't going to find that chick with 3 good teeth and take her on a date. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't take her on a date.
Not a lobster and
I
shrimp.
didn't take her on a date.
But I'm just saying, it's like, no, you're not going to do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? When you
I don't
younger.
know. It depends. Cause if,
So you mean to tell me that it wasn't a chick that said, "Oh, you want some pussy? You really want this pussy? Well, I want some shrimp and lobster."
shrimp and lobster it is.
I'm good.
Oh, that's what I got to get you to get the pussy. Let's go
Nah.
get this shrimp and
Come on,
lobster.
man.
See,
Come on, man.
y'all talking about how you been brought up. I was brought up. Like I told you, my favorite song back in the day for the longest was "I Ain't the One." You know what I'm saying? And that's just how my cousins talk. Like, dude, you do not pay for coochie. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
You're either paying on the front end or you're paying
Nigga,
on the
I
back
was
end.
born into the pussy
Come
bill,
on,
and
man.
so was you.
I'm not paying on the front end. I'm not saying, oh, you want them shoes and I get some ass. No, nigga.
No, we're not gonna say.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say it like
No,
that.
but you gonna.
No,
operate
that's how
that
I'ma
way.
feel. That's how I'ma feel. No.
Okay.
No.
And that's
so,
fine.
So you
No.
want the ass, but you don't want to buy the shoes.
Fair exchange.
No, what I'm
robbery.
saying is I'm
Right.
not exchanging my money for your sex and we going about our merry way.
No, you're exchanging
Okay.
your money for them shoes.
Now listen, I do understand that. I even agree with.
And then you go get some pussy.
It's not required. It shouldn't be required that I pay you.
Yeah.
Okay, it shouldn't be required.
Mm.
However, there's an unwritten rule that there's a price tag that comes along with most pussy. Not all, but most.
Most.
Okay? Most men are willing to pay.
It's not always a financial
No,
price.
I'm
And
not
it's-
tripping on
and
them
it's-
paying.
but it's how you paying.
Yeah.
You paying either money, time, energy. You paying something.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll put it like this. I never wanted a high body count. So I didn't care about, oh, that's all I gotta do to get you? Okay, strike it off the list.
But see, okay, well for me it wasn't about having a high body count. It was just if I saw it, hey.
Mm-mm.
If I can't
I'm-
have
I'm-
a
I'm
motherfucking whole
conceited.
cake, I don't want a slice.
I'm conceited, so I just felt like you should pay me.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
get
a little
that.
bit. Like, no, you.
So wait a minute.
I get that.
Time out. If they paid you, would you fuck? Yeah.
Depending
Yeah.
on how much.
yeah.
Depending on how much,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is crazy. But
Yeah.
I'ma
Okay,
roll
but
with
okay,
that.
so on the depending how much.
Mm-hmm.
If your number was
Now, I mean, I gotta like them. I just can't be like a random chick on the street. Just, hey, you, come here.
I done
I gotta
seen-
know them.
Yeah, I mean,
seen
but-
some niggas
but-
fuck with
I
some
got to
mud
know him,
dogs.
and I wanted to get with
and not
them.
attracted to her, but you know.
No,
she got some.
I got to be attracted.
So Oprah coming you gonna say no?
I'm not. I mean, we ain't even talked. I ain't even attracted to Oprah. So
I'm attracted to Oprah.
yeah,
I'm
I'm not
not.
attracted
She
to
got a
Oprah.
fat ass,
I'm
some
not,
titties, and a
but
big
I would
wallet.
see her in 9 months.
Huh?
I'm not attracted
It's
to her
not-
either, but I would see her in 9
It's
months.
not what got into me. It's what got into
Exactly.
Oprah. My seed, son. I'm rich, bitch.
No, like it had to be like, you know what I'm saying, like a Sanaa
But it's
Lathan
like-
coming up
it's-
saying, you know,
She ain't
But
rich
it's-
enough.
But it's like the
She
okay,
ain't
but,
Oprah.
you could,
No.
no.
I gotta have an
Never mind.
attraction.
Yeah, I got you.
I gotta have an attraction.
I
Hey, look,
have
I'm
that.
just saying.
I
See,
have an
price,
attraction.
price. You can't be bought. Is what it sounds like, and I get that.
I can be brought, but I gotta be attracted though. Like
No.
Whoopi Goldberg can't come in here with 500 saying, "Let me get some ass."
Shit.
But she came in
Rihanna
here
come
with
in here with $5
If
and
she
let me get
can't-
some ass.
If
And
she came in here
Yeah,
with
but-
500,000, you going though?
right.
it's a decision to be made.
What
I'm
decision?
gonna say
And,
that.
and that's,
I'ma
but
say
that's what I'm
that.
saying.
Check or
what
credit,
I'm
a credit
saying-
card, debit
You
or credit.
can't-
That's
you
the
can't be
decision.
bought. You can't be bought. There is.
I can't be bought cheaply.
for,
Let's say
for-
that.
For certain situations, there is the price tag doesn't matter because you're not going.
But for $500,000, yeah, I get down with Whoopi.
Oh well, I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. I
would-
can't be
would
bought
hope you would.
cheaply, but like I say, Rihanna can have $5 and I get down. You see the difference?
And see,
She gonna headbutt you in the stomach.
maybe I felt
I'll take that hit.
I feel like I was taught that I was given a gift.
He's giving a gift, Bizzle. You was giving a
I
gift.
was given a gift, so it wasn't one of those things where I was trying to get paid. But
I was trying to
I-
spread my gift around.
I've seen some fellas get paid, and I've always been moral. It's always
Wait, hold on. No, Shannon, they're not. Shannon, they're not gonna follow what we saying. We just we joking right now. They're not gonna follow what we saying because we also said we need to teach the youngins. You know what I'm saying, so they don't put women in fucked up situations.
Yeah, and that's huge, and I do try to tell my nephew that, make sure you're not having in a compromised position where she feel like she gotta say yeah, even if y'all both sober or whatever, but don't you got her locked up in this room. You like I ain't gonna let you out. I ain't gonna let you out unless you give me.
That's weird, right? That's some creepy shit.
Well, all right,
I
y'all.
ain't gonna
Thank y'all
take you
for
home unless you give me some pussy.
thank y'all for tuning in on this one. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, and make sure y'all check out the website www.stezoradio.com, and we out.
Stezo's Thought of the Day.
You heard right. This is part 1 of a 2-part series. Check us out on ANO Radio every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. If you're waiting for part 2, come back Thursday, 7 p.m. You'll hear it right here on ANO Radio. All right, I'm going to leave y'all with a cut from the homie D-Son. This is off his new release, Henny Talk. That's Henny, T-A-W-K, Chapter 1. The name of this song is Off It, featuring Young Vet.
Late nights, early mornings, off the dark, no regrets. Late texts mean one thing, open legs and latex. I'm in the zone, no 2-3. Got it locked, no need for keys. Shorty act like she down, said I ride up on that side of town. Lord, take the wheel, it's on now. Cop the keys, I'm on the prowl. Head back, I'm with the girls, I glide back. Fuck all that, we out here, feeding for you. Traveling, trying to explore you. Dip off, they'll understand, no need to lie. It's program, it's protocol, you know the drill. After hours, link up, drink up, turn up. Before you know it, that ass up. She got a man, he ain't acting right. Out of sight, no fucks, he fuck around. And last night beat last time she pay a mine. Man or not, I'm out here trying to get it. Nobody gotta know, just one night and then we quit it. You know they always say you miss the shots that you don't take. So I'm shooting till I score, and that's the one I need for game.
I'm off for summertime, late nights in the city. I'm off for dark skies, bright lights, something pretty. I'm off for good vibes. I'm off for good times. Off the shits, off the fifth, off the piff. It's on and on, can't get off of it.